boys, Toronto Guy here with another enchanting new word for now. Episode of Toronto Guy Cooks tonight. It's tonight. It's actually 9:40 p.m. So we gotta be quiet. As we're cooking with Toronto Guy tonight, we're making a vegetarian dish from the world of where India and Pakistan and all those other places like them. We're making something called Aloo Matar. Vegetarian. It's gonna be seasoned awesome. It's gonna be awesome. If you want to add meat to it, hey, add meat. There's no rules. Cultural appropriate everything. We got our big rock Christmas pot for this one, baby, because we're gonna jam this with awesomeness and enchantment. Starting with a little bit of oil. All right, as we're heating our pot, there we go. On medium heat, gonna add a little bit of, here, in a second. First, we're gonna add some onions. This is one large yellow onion. Okay, when I say large, this onion was like, I almost needed two hands. It was like a giant hooter. One large hooter onion, nice and diced, into our rock pot. Gonna add a little bit of salt. There we go. And we're gonna cook this on medium for about 5 minutes before we add more stuff, and it's already smelling awesome. Cooking onions, I mean, make caramelized onions, man. Make caramelized onions and you can eat them as is, or use them on a salad instead of dressing for a healthier, enchanting combination of health and awesomeness. Or just cook them like this, or hell, eat them raw if you're insane. So right on. Ugh. I just had a little bit of water, and it's like coming back up to me. It's like, we want to see what you're making, man. It's just chill water. All right, gonna cook this on me. Oh, really, it does smell awesome. Onions, man, just the simplest ingredients, man. You start cooking them, they smell awesome, and then they just inspire me, not you, because you're all lazy, to do more stuff. That's right. Speaking of lazy, that's right. Looking at all of you. That's right. This is Toronto Guy Cooks episode about 92 or 93. I think it's 93. So we're coming up on 100. So I'd like episode 100 to be a very special one. Cook something really, really awesome. Not that everything I make is not totally awesome, but just something maybe that you wouldn't expect. Or maybe something that you would expect. So if anybody's got any ideas, Toronto Guy, make this for episode 100. But make sure it's reasonable. Make sure it's got ingredients that I can actually find. Not like, can you make up a truffle pizza with truffles imported from France? No. It's just something that I can make. So suggestions in the comments below for episode 100 of Toronto Guy cooking up storms and hurricanes and hooters and enchantment. Oh yeah, love it, man. We're gonna let this cook for about another 3.5 or so minutes. I love the smell of onions cooking. What can I say? We'll be back when we're ready to continue. All right. Oh, smells awesome, man. And the great thing about cooking onions, when they're cooking, you can just and you won't cry. It's not like when you're chopping them. Like when you're cooking them, it takes all the cry ingredients away. I'm pretty sure. I'm not crying. Anyway. Excellent. Anyway, for those wondering, what the hell is Aloo Matar? Well, Aloo Matar basically is a curry with potatoes and peas. Simple as that. It's a nice little side dish or a full dish. As I said, add some meat to it and break the rules if you want. You know, I won't be mad. Nobody be mad. Anyone who's gonna be mad, eat dick. All right. Now, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of minced ginger. Smells just like ginger ale, man. 1 tablespoon. Get in there. This is a newly opened jar. Get in there. Yeah, get to the middle of it. Get all that awesomeness out. There we go. 1 nice heaping tablespoon of minced ginger. And to that, we are going to add the equivalent of about 4 to 6 cloves of garlic, using minced garlic, because damn it, I forgot to get garlic today. Fresh garlic, but luckily I had minced garlic. So let's add about 4, there we go, the equivalent of about 4 cloves. There we go, let's add 3 tablespoons. There we go, lovely. Now we're gonna cook this up. Gonna let this fry. Oh man. Cooking ginger, man. Oh, the smell when it hits your face. You just want to, it's like you want to charge it with sexual assault. It's just so awesome on the nose. We're gonna let this cook for about a minute. Oh man, for our lovely Aloo Matar. As I've said repeatedly, I'm a big fan of food from that part of the world, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and so on. They use a lot of spices, inexpensive seasonings, and they're friggin' great. Friggin' great. My favorite cuisine is that part of the world. India, Pakistan, love it all. Oh, excellent. Smells amazing. You see, before I started taking the cooking seriously, I would have made something like this. I would have thrown everything in at one time and start, okay, cook. And then at the end I'd have been like, this doesn't seem right. It's like shit. What a shitty recipe. But no, you gotta follow it right. You gotta start with your base. You gotta start with your onions and then add more and then add more and then add your mains and stuff. You gotta build your Aloo Matar and everything else from the bottom up until it's all one enchanting bit of awesomeness. Now we're gonna add some seasonings. We're gonna add some salt. Measurements down below. There we go. Got some salt. This has got 2 doilies. No, it's got 1 doily. Salt. There we go. We got some cayenne pepper, just a little bit. This stuff can be pretty hot. Just a little bit. There we go. We got some ground turmeric for some lovely orangey yellow color. All right. And we've got some garam masala. We're using the old garam masala again tonight. You can find this at your local market unless your city you live in is uncultured and scummy. There we go. Let's add that there. Now let's stir it up until it's all mixed together well. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. I am the greatest chef on this show. You'll never find a better chef on Toronto Guy Cooks than Toronto Guy, you friggin' hoes. Oh man. Mix it up nicely. Ooh, it's already getting a nice, excellent color. A very good aroma. Seriously, just keep cooking it as is. If you want to stop here, cook up the onions even more, let them cook even more with everything else, and there you go. Special, just call it Toronto Guy caramelized onions, because they're seasoned with love. All right, because I love you. All right, I love you so much that I'm expecting a lot of comments and suggestions for episode 100. Damn it! Don't let my love go to waste. All right, there we go. Excellent. Very good. Now, this is half a can of diced tomatoes, because the previous half I used for a nice big chickpea bowl a couple days ago. So it's about 15 ounces. 15 ounces of tomatoes diced. You can use whole tomatoes and dice them yourselves. Since I had this, we're going with this. There we go. In there. Very good. We're gonna mix this up and we're gonna let it cook for about 5 minutes. Give the tomatoes a chance to bond and mingle with the onion mixture. Oh man. Oh, you see how it's all gone all quiet? The onions and the garlic and the ginger and the seasonings were like, oh my god, tomatoes here. Let's suck in our stomachs and let's hope that it picks us to like wrap its tomato hooters around our wangers. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna let this cook for about 5 minutes. Let the tomatoes get nice and juicy and spread their juice all over the onions. Oh, just so much love is going on in this pot, man. Oh, yeah, baby. A nice potato pea curry. Hell, don't even add potatoes and peas. Do everything here, the seasonings, the onions and everything, and then add, you'd be like, hey, you know what, Toronto Guy? Instead of potatoes and peas, I'm gonna add zucchini and carrots, or beef and pork, or Snickers and Mars bars. Just, and then a curry. So what we're doing right now is we're basically making the curry sauce, the curry base, before we add the main ingredients. Oh, it's smelling enchanting. Love it. So we're gonna let this cook for about another 4 minutes. And we'll be back when we're ready to move on. All right, we're getting to the 5-minute mark. This smells so freaking good. You see, curries, man, lots of onions. Might seem like if you're actually gonna try making this, all right? I don't know how many of you have actually tried making any of the stuff I've made. I'm educating you here. So if you're actually gonna try making this, and you see this, you probably be thinking, hey man, that's a hell of a lot of onions. Well, that's curry, okay? Curry and curry is like, it's onions, all right? Curry's like, hey man, onions are the king of curries. So yeah, lots of onions. Oh, smells excellent. All right. Now, you have a couple choices. You can either, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this up into a nice sauce. You can either take it out, put it into your Freeman bowl, and then transfer it into a blender and go that way and bring it back. Because I have this, I'm going with this in the rock pot. And it doesn't have to, I'm not looking for all perfectly smooth and perfectly blended. I want to still see some chunks of stuff in there. As I've said many times before, I like to see chunks of the ingredients in my food, you know what I mean? The stuff that I make. So let's give it another quick mix, because I rambled on there. All right. Excellent. I'm gonna do it on the low setting, all right? Cover your ears. All right, love it. I want to still see onions. It's a mush, I love it. It's the way a Toronto guy does it, because Toronto guy is king of the kitchen. Give it a quick mix. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Make out with my nose, and then 10 years from now I'm gonna meet to your ass. Oh, excellent. Now this, we've got 1 cup of vegetable stock. This, however, is chicken stock, because I already have a bunch of chicken stock still, and instead of going out and buying vegetable stock, I'm using chicken stock. Shh. So 1 cup of vegetable stock, wink wink, you can't see me winking. Here we go. 1 cup of frozen peas. Ooh, you know what that means. And finally, about 1 pound of Yukon Gold potatoes. You can peel them. I don't peel my potatoes, okay? Whether I'm making mashed potatoes, boiled potatoes, roasted potatoes, I like the skins on, because I'm a man, all right? There we go, toss it in there. Very good. Let's give it a nice mix up. Ooh, Aloo Matar, ladies and gentlemen. Aloo Matar, yeah. This might have actually been more than 1 pound of potatoes, man. So I may or may not add more finger quote vegetable stock. Because what we're gonna do is, once I'm done mixing this, we're gonna cover it, bring it to a boil, and then lower it, cover it, and then we're gonna let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Allow the potatoes enough time to get soft and potatoey. There we go. So shall I add more finger quote vegetable stock? Let's add like a little bit more. Here we go. Here's our quote unquote vegetable stock. That's about another maybe 3/4 of a cup. Very good. Let's give it another stir. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm wondering if I should have added the Kashmiri chili powder instead of the cayenne, because the Kashmiri chili powder is like a bright, fiery red, and it'll add just an amazing, amazing color to this. So maybe next time when I make Aloo Matar or whatever curry, you know what I mean? Yeah, there we go. There we go, flatten it all out nicely. There we go, very good. So we're not gonna cover yet. We're gonna raise the heat, let this come to a nice little boil, then lower the heat, cover, cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I guess I can just sit here for a second. 100 episodes, man. What have you all done with the last 100 episodes of your lives, huh? Have you spent them online pissing and moaning about stuff going on in the world that you can't change? Or have you done something with your crazy lives? You see what I'm doing? Come on, man. Do something. Stop being angry. You're part of the problem. All right? You are part of the damn problem. Hurry up and boil. It's starting. It's getting ready. So yeah, 100 episodes, man. And like also like another. Let me just give you examples of things that you probably shouldn't suggest, other than truffles from France and shit. All right. I don't even think I've even had lobster. I can get fresh lobster at the Asian market across the street, but I'd rather really do a test run. Not even that. I've seen episodes of Hell's Kitchen, man. You gotta throw it in there, then you gotta take out the meat, and then you gotta take out the shit sack. And come on, man. I'm a pro, but I'm not a super pro. So that kind of stuff. But yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I've never made here on Toronto Guy Cooks? A classic that everybody loves. I've never made lasagna. I can make lasagna. It's been a long time. I have not made lasagna since I became a cooking god. I mean, the last lasagna I made was probably really shitty. So stuff like that. Or, I don't know. What else is very well known? Eggplant parmesan. So just come up with stuff, man. And whoever I pick will be the winner. And you know what? Because I'm in a giving mood, the winner of the 100th episode of Toronto Guy Cooks Suggestion will not win a $1,000 Amazon gift card. How's that, man? So there you go. Send your suggestions down below, and whoever I pick will not win a $1,000 Amazon gift card. So get your suggestions coming. It's boiling. Let's give it a mix. Here we go. Very good. Ooh. Here we go. Enchanting. Cover. Lower the heat. Let's go 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Give the potatoes, idiot. Give the potatoes a chance to get soft and cooked. And then after that, we're gonna add a couple more things, and then we're gonna boil it. Well, we're gonna taste it first, and then we're gonna boil it. We're gonna talk about how awesome it is, and then we're gonna take the picture, and there we go. And we'll do that right now. Look at it. Look at this. Look. Do like this, man. Ladles should be like little bowls. They should really serve. All right, let's end that. As I was saying, they should like serve stuff in ladles, man. That's probably an idea. The ladle restaurant, but big ladles, like a bowl with a big thing on it. You can just take it up instead of like going like this with your hands. Just have a big thing on the bowl and just go, yeah. When you get down to the bottom of your soup or your cereal. Great idea, I'm brilliant. All right, turn out the heat. Let's check out our Aloo Matar. Punch me in the face with flavor. Love it. Let's take it out the heat. Give it a mix up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Looking good. Smelling awesome. Oh. Now what I'm gonna do, because I've played this game before with potatoes, I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. I'm gonna cover it again. Let it sit for about maybe 5-10 minutes, because I don't want to burn my tongue off. So let's give it a cover. There we go. We're gonna let it sit, let's say 5-ish minutes. Let the potato, maybe 10. I'll let you know when I'm done. Let the potatoes get a chance to stop being so angry with the heat. And then we'll go from there. But before we do that, forgot something. Now this is optional, but I'm going to do it because I wanted to do it. We have coconut cream. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of lovely coconut cream to add some sweetness to our Aloo Matar. There we go. 2 lovely tbsps. Let's mix that in there. Gonna add a little bit of sweetness. Sweetness, that's what I call my lady with her boobs. The combination of the coconut, you can smell it, it's awesome. All right, so we're gonna cover it. In about 7-8 minutes, we'll be back. All right, so we've waited about 5 minutes, and as you can see, it's not covered because I thought, hey dude, if you want it to cool down, you don't cover it. You let the friggin' things, you let the cool air get in. So it's been uncovered for about 5 minutes. Gonna give it a nice little mix. Still steaming, which is good and scary at the same time. So you gotta be real careful when I taste it. Oh, looks awesome, smells awesome. All right, give me a potato. There we go. And make sure it's nice and coated. Got some sauce on it. Oh yeah. Don't burn your face off now. Oh. Definitely cooked. Didn't burn my tongue. Tastes freaking great. Oh man. We got some onion and peas too. Right? Oh yeah. Let's add a little salt to really bring out the flavor, man. That's what they mean when they say salt to taste. Because salt enhances flavor, man. It makes your Mars and Snickers curry go from wow, really good to holy shit, really friggin' good. It's like an amplifier for a guitar. Salt amplifies the flavor, just like an amplifier amplifies the sound of a guitar. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, and as I said, you don't have to do peas and potatoes. You can do chicken and broccoli, broccoli and cauliflower. Curry, man. Experiment. Now let's give it a nice little taste. Don't burn your face off now. All right? And don't even get some sauce on there. There we friggin' go. Come on. Let's boil some. Love it. There we go. Let's get some sauce in there. Excellent. Make sure there's some peas visible and some tomatoes. There we go. Get some tomato bits, me. See, that's why I didn't want to totally blend the tomato onion mixture. I want to see colors. If you totally blend, not that there's anything wrong with totally blending the sauce, but you totally blend the onions tomato mixture, it comes out as one color, and it'll taste fine, but I want to see stuff. I want excitement, damn it, all right? Now we're gonna take some fresh coriander, my favorite, absolute favorite fresh herb. There we go, just some on the top. There we go. Get off my finger, man. There, I know it's hot, but don't worry, you're gonna end up in my belly and then end up being pooped out my bum. All right. As usual, you're all disgustingly selfish with your hard-earned money. Coming up to 100 episodes of Toronto Guy Cooks, and every single one of them has looked like shit. So we're gonna take a picture since the lighting does no justice. This looks really good. And we're gonna insert it right here. There you have it, kids. An excellent, simple, tasty as anything, Aloo Matar. Curry with potatoes and peas. Easy as pie. Stock up on your seasonings, experiment, do something with your lives instead of wah, 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 woe is me in this ridiculous, crazy world. And once again, leave comments, suggestions for the 100th episode of Toronto Guy Cooks. And as I said, if I pick one of them, the winner will not receive a $1,000 Amazon gift card. So that is so exciting. We're totally not doing a giveaway. So get your suggestions down below, and we will see you next time on Toronto Guy Cooking Up a Storm. What an enchanted episode this has been. Go do stuffs with your crazy lives.